Are Moses Itauma's critics right about his chin, or are they totally wrong? Now look, the question of whether Moses Itauma has a good chin or a weak chin has all of a sudden become that question that needs an answer. And that is because Filip Hrgovic made a comment about this during the recent face-off. So let me flip my screen. Let's have a listen to what Filip said, and then we can talk about this further. Have a listen to this.
And you say the great chins, you're looking at the Arlees, you're looking at the Marcianas, you're looking at the Lennox Lewises.
That's very important. He said, good, you can't be proud of your chin like to go into the fight to receive punches. That's stupid, of course. To be a great fighter, you must have a great chin. You can't be a great fighter without a chin.
And don't you think that is something that is in the tick box, that a chin is needed?
We don't know what chin he got.
It is very clear that Filip Hrgovic is questioning whether Moses Itauma can take a shot or not. It is very clear that Filip is thinking to his head, we don't know exactly what punches this guy can take, and I'm going to test that. It is very clear that Filip thinks that Moses Itauma's chin could be his weakness. That is exactly the vibe that I'm getting from this question that Filip Hrgovic is asking. Now guys, I must clarify something. In my previous video, I said that a good chin in the heavyweight division is non-existent. Now, I do not mean it does not exist literally, because the truth is some fighters over the years in boxing and in the heavyweight division have shown incredible chins. For example, Muhammad Ali, against Ernie Chavez, he took some incredible shots. These are shots that could knock a horse, and Ali took them. So it is very clear that Ali has a great chin. Someone like Oliver McCall took incredible shots in his career. It is very clear that Oliver McCall has a great chin. Someone like George Chuvalo, which many people in boxing would say he has the best chin that they've ever seen. George Chuvalo took some incredible shots as well, and he has a great chin. So my point wasn't that there are no fighters in the heavyweight division that have good chins. My point is you cannot bank on your chin in the heavyweight division. My point was you cannot put your house on your chin, because these guys in the heavyweight division are so big, they hit so hard, and anyone that thinks that their chin is their prized possession is going to find out the hard way. That was my point. Now, when it comes to Moses Itauma, it is very clear that we haven't seen exactly what Moses Itauma is made of when it comes to his punch resistance and taking big shots. This is very clear because so far in his career, nobody has been able to bring that out of Moses Itauma. Nobody has shown us that they've tested Moses Itauma's chin. So is it going to be Filip Hrgovic that is going to be the guy to test Moses Itauma? That is the question that we need to ask. Has Filip Hrgovic got the ability, the skill set, and the know-how to get closer to Moses Itauma to test that chin? Because I don't think it's very easy to test Moses Itauma's chin because of his speed, both his footwork and his hand speed, and also the fact that Moses Itauma is a very, very good boxer for his age. So you have to get closer. You have to make it into a physical fight. You have to get onto the chest area and start working the body. Now, before you throw one punch, Moses Itauma has thrown 5 punches. That's how fast he is. And his counters are incredibly quick. So, it begs the question, is Filip Hrgovic the right guy to get in there and test Moses Itauma's chin? Or is it going to be someone else? Because so far, for me, going into the Dillian Whyte fight, I thought that Dillian Whyte would be the guy to show us what Moses Itauma is made of, especially when it comes to the chin area. And what we saw in that fight was Dillian Whyte being outgunned because Moses Itauma was too fresh, too quick, too good, too young, and just overall too much for someone like Dillian Whyte. And I was very disappointed in that Dillian Whyte performance because I thought Dillian Whyte had the experience and would have the know-how in testing Moses Itauma, and he wasn't able to do that. And then of course we saw the Franklin fight, and going into this fight, a lot of people thought that Franklin maybe has the ability, maybe has the youth on his side to give Moses Itauma a challenge, but that was totally the opposite of what we saw in that fight. Franklin, once again, just like Dillian Whyte, was outthought, he was outgunned, he was outpunched. Itauma was too fast, too strong, too young, just too good, too smart, and he just outboxed Franklin and knocked him spark out. Right, so far, everybody that they've put in the ring with Moses Itauma, they've not been able to test that chin. So the question of whether Moses Itauma has a good chin or has a bad chin, that question has not been answered yet. But one thing that I noticed in the comment section of some of my videos is that some people were saying that they are very sure that Moses Itauma does not have a good chin. Some people were also saying that they don't think that Moses Itauma can show that he has a good chin because he has some really good skill set. But sometimes fighters like Moses Itauma have a flaw, and most of the time it is their chin. And some people in the comment section said that they've heard rumors that Moses Itauma has been knocked out in sparring. So these people were very sure that Moses Itauma cannot take a shot because of rumors that they've heard when it comes to sparring. But of course, it is all about what happens under the bright light on the night. 20,000 people at the O2 Arena or 95,000 people at Wembley. This is where it matters. This is where it shows whether Moses Itauma is the real deal or he's not. So these questions, guys, we can ask these questions and people can criticize, but I just feel that we got to give Moses Itauma the time to get there. And maybe someone can test the chin, or maybe someone cannot test the chin until Moses Itauma gets older. And then he gets slower with his hand speed or his footwork where people can get close to him. Because it could be that Moses Itauma is so fast than everyone else in the division that nobody can test his chin at this stage of his career. And look, during the face-off, Moses Itauma made a really good point, right? In that face-off there, he made a really good point. He said, I'm not going to put myself in that position to get my chin tested because that is not the way to go. This is boxing. It's about hitting and not getting hit. So it will be silly. It will make no sense for Moses Itauma to get in the ring, put himself in that position to get tested on the chin. So Moses was making a point that, look, I don't want to get tested because I don't want to find out. But the question is, if he gets tested, if he gets hit on the chin, can he take it? Has he got the ability to come back from a knockdown? Has he got the ability to come back in a fight when he's down on a scorecard? Has he got the ability to change the trajectory when the fight is not going the way he wants it to go? Because guys, the truth is the elite boxers are the ones that are able to change the way a fight is going when things are not going their way. And a prime example of that is Alexander Usyk. During that first Tyson Fury fight, Usyk was losing the middle rounds. And then Usyk found something somewhere. He found a gear somewhere and changed the trajectory of that fight. Landed that combination in the round 9. And then we saw exactly what happened from there. So Usyk has shown that he's got a good chin. And he's shown that he can change the trajectory of a fight when things are not going his way. And these are questions that people are asking when it comes to Moses Itauma. So the chin conversation, guys, I feel like we have to wait and see if Itauma has got the ability to take big shots. And when he takes those shots, how does he react to those shots? Does he cower and go back, or does he fight on the forefront and look to land his own shots? And once again, is Filip Hrgovic the right guy to test Moses Itauma's chin, or is it going to be someone else? And if it's going to be someone else, is that person even in the heavyweight division right now? Because as we see Moses Itauma, it doesn't look like anybody is as fast as he is right now in the heavyweight division. So guys, what do you think about the conversation right now surrounding Moses Itauma's chin? Has he got a good chin? Has he got a weak chin? Is Filip Hrgovic right to question Moses Itauma's chin? Is there anyone in the heavyweight division right now that you think can test Moses Itauma's chin? Or is Moses Itauma just too good for everyone in the division at the moment? Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it.